Hello everyone, I'm Kavyash, studying in 8th grade, and I'm currently attending Python, a progressive coder bootcamp from Evolve Robotics. I have made a relatively simple application in Python, so let's get started seeing this application. First of all, here is a relatively simple game menu. This is an entry point for a variety of games which you can play during your free time. It's simple games, just for fun. Here you have elapsed time. You can check the time you have spent playing each game. You can also alternatively check the score of each game, since you will earn score in games, and then you can check your total score and exit after you have played. So let's see the first one, the rand game, or it stands for random guess game. So let's see it, the random guess game. As I've written in here, this is a guessing game. The program will pick a value, the application will pick a value, and you will have to guess it correct. If you guess it correctly, you will get a point, and you have limited chances up to 10. So let's guess 50. Let's enter it. It says that your number is larger than guessed by the program. So our number is larger, so let's try something smaller. Say 40. It's still larger. Let's try 20. It's still larger, so it could be, it's between 10 and 20. So let's try 50. It's still smaller. Yes, our guess was correct. So yes, our guess was correct, and I won. And the program has the application has rewarded me with a point. Let's check it out. Check the score of each game, and I have here score of random guess game is 1. Let's try rock paper scissors, shall we? So this is, well, as you know, rock paper scissors. So here are the points in here, the points awarded to us, and the opponent's guess. Opponent guesses something. It makes a move, so we'll see how it goes. Yes, rock. The opponent's guess was scissors, so we won, and we have 1 point. Opponent's guess was rock, we are pretty lucky, so yes. Scissors, opponent's guess was rock, and we lost, so we haven't been awarded points. Opponent's guess was rock, so rock and rock, there's nothing to do, so it just says that opponent's guess was rock. So our points should be 2, and the total score must be 3. Okay, and let's go for snake and ladders. It's a text based snake and ladder game, nothing graphical. So let's see, we have current step, opponent step, my dice result, opponent's dice result, my status will be like any message given to you by the program. Opponent's status, which is opponent's message, maybe he got a ladder, maybe he got a snake to some step. And then game status, it's mainly for who won, who lost. Let's roll my dice. So my step was 1, since my dice result was 1. Opponent's dice result was 4, so he is in step 4. Let's roll it again. As you can see, according to dice, this changes. And I got a ladder to 47, while the enemy or the opponent has gotten a ladder to 46. So the steps are here respectively. And I have gotten a snake to 20. Yes, 20. And I again got a snake to 21. And the opponent won. So I have to exit. So let's try gaining a point over in here. And this time the opponent has gotten a snake to 38. And I won. So it should have awarded me with a point. Let's see. The score of snake and ladder is 1. The total score is 4. Impressive. Let's check for pattern matching. Pattern matching is just not tic-tac-toe, but it's, let me demonstrate it to you. Say we have an X here, an X here again. The opponent would try to put O, since we are putting X. So if the opponent successfully blocked me, then I wouldn't get any points. but I made a pattern, so I got a point. Here the opponent blocked me, so I don't have any point. But here the opponent couldn't block me, so I have a point. So my total score should be 5. Oh yeah, total score should increase by 5 points. Let's go to play a game. It's a simple single player game where you have to type in commands to navigate through a room. Let's find out. So here is the game. Here you have to enter the commands. Here it would display the status of the game. So the command list is quit to exit, move to, you have to insert the value here to move to a point, destroy enemy, or for short dis enemy to destroy the enemy, and details to get the game details. If you find the enemies and you destroy them, then you are rewarded 1 point. If you find an inventory item, it's something in the game, an item, then 2 points are rewarded. Let's find out. So let's load the details, and we get a message. Name is default player 52 since I hadn't set any name earlier. Position, I'm on 0 position. Room, I have the room size is 100. I can only navigate forward and backwards. Inventory is empty since I haven't collected any items, and my health is 100. So usually when you move to some number, say 80, the player is moved to position 80, and say I found an enemy, it would give me a message that enemy is found, you can kill the enemy, and so on. To ease the demonstration, I'll be just showing you something. This is the enemy positions, different enemy positions where the game has set the enemies. So this is for reducing the time of the demonstration. Then the inventory values, these are pretty rare, but if you collect them you are rewarded 2 points. So let's go to the position 381, shall we? Move to 381. This was just erased partially. If you find inventory item, yes. Player move to position 381. Enemy message, enemy spotted, enemy attack. So enemy attacked, so the health is now 94. Recommended to use command destroy enemy. This will kill the enemy. So let's use it. This enemy, and the message is killed the enemy. It would reward us a point when we check later. Let's see the inventory items. The inventory items are on the locations. These are the locations respectively. So let's go to 991. Let's move to 991 and play move to position 991. Message item found. So I found an item and it automatically collects it, and I'm rewarded 2 points. Since the items are pretty rare to find, like in a room of 1000 there are only a few items, so yeah, you will have 2 points, and as for the enemy you will have 1 point. So by now we should have been awarded 3 points in this game itself. Let's find out the other features. If you just enter some invalid invalid command error, recommended use command quit to exit. Let's put details to get the game details again, and name default player 52, position 991, size 1000, inventory I have an item added, and my health is 94. Let's attack an enemy. Now in the real game you have to actually play the game and find out the enemies. To ease the demonstration I have done this. So let's go to 194. Move to 194. Enemy attacked again. My health is 83, and I have to destroy the enemy so that he can't attack me again. Okay, so let's destroy the enemy, and I was rewarded 1 point, which makes my points 4, I guess. Yeah, so let's quit the game. As you know, invalid values generate an error, so let's quit. Okay, now let's check the score of each game, and the score of player game is 4, and the total score is 9 points. 9 points, yes. So yeah, this is the thing. And you can actually check the elapsed time. Elapsed time since what time are you playing? So it's just a nice reference point. So I've been playing for 1656.6 seconds, 06 seconds I mean. Yes, and here are some instructions to follow. Thank you. Have a nice day.